very, very hot out there.
End of the third, none for 20, KCC. Few
Roy
chances,
Basher standing at the
few half chances.
Some entertaining cricket, boys.
Absolutely.
The bowling second. Full toss.
Sun's out again
Well,
here at the
third,
KCC. I think we're going to have this all day. This the overcast conditions will come in. It'll be rocking from time to time, but the sun is well and truly out at the moment. It'll be very, very hot out there for the players.
The players will be welcoming that cloud cover when it does come across.
The overcast conditions will come in. It'll be rocking from time to time, but the sun is well and truly out at the moment. It'll be very, very hot out there for the players.
Roy Basher standing at the bowling club end today. As Rao comes back into bowling second. Full toss.
Well, they'd be disappointed he didn't deal with that. Full toss outside off stump. Really a bit of a gift, and you'd want to be looking to put those away, Bodders.
Yeah, you rarely see Azar missing out when you have that sort of delivery to him. He normally takes
He may
full
not have
advantage.
picked it up. He may not have picked it up. He sort of looked like he held right back.
I think that's very possible.
You'd want to be looking to put those away, Bodders.
Yeah, you rarely see Azar missing out when you have that sort of delivery to him. He normally takes full advantage. Stroke to mid-on, slight misfield. They're going to come through for one.
Good running there from the batsman. Slight misfield, and they were very, very quick to pounce on that run.
Dhananjay Rao, wonderful young up-and-coming fast bowler, part of the national setup now. Left arm, move ball in the air. He seems to have started well today, Matthew.
Yeah, most certainly. He's got lovely action too. So, hopefully for the young man, he can put in a good performance today.
I was surprised actually to see him opening at that end. I thought he might have been utilised at this end. I thought I might have seen spin the whole time at that end, bowling club end.
Yeah, we've seen that long end. We've seen spin very, very hard to get away, and I think you'll see both teams pretty much implementing that spinner from that end policy for the most part in their innings. So we'll see. And again, well run there. Just pushed that to mid off, and an easy single in the end, but no hesitation from the batsman. Thrall comes in again, Azaz Khan. And he pushes that down to long on for a single. Some tidy bowling here. KCC not getting away from LSW. A solid start, I guess you'd say, at none for 22, but by no means have they got off to a flyer. Bubba Hyatt now on strike. Oh, and that's a delightful delivery. Played and missed there, Bubba Hyatt. Could have easily got a little tickle on that, but fortunately for him, he didn't. Squeezed out there to a mid-wicket area, no run. And that's the end of the over with KCC on none for 23. A solid start, I guess you'd say, Bodders.
Yeah, solid start, but again, a good over by Rao there, just 3 off it.
Yeah, a little unlucky for him. He didn't get a tickle on that one to Bubba Hyatt.
Yeah.
He genuinely beat him all ends up.
Looks like they bowl most in for his third over from the
Yes.
clubhouse end.
As Mosen comes in now to Azaz Khan.
Oh, too high, too high. Great delivery, but it looked too high from.
Yeah, kept
from
a little
him.
bit low. Azar's looking to pull that one, and it just certainly wasn't of enough height to be playing that sort of shot. So
Certainly didn't take off like the one that took Azar's helmet.
no. Perhaps he's looking for that short one again. A little bit nervous, perhaps.
Yeah, quite possibly. Most in. Keepers come up now.
Yeah, not a bad idea. We saw Azaz in that last over in particular advance a couple of times down the track. So I think a good move here from LSW.
Yeah, very, very good move. Just putting that pressure on, not letting Azaz take full control. Last over from this end, and short end Matthew in the power play.
Yes, they'll be looking to take full advantage, but some good bowling. And Most, and a big appeal there. He looks disappointed, the big man, but not out, according to umpire Tosif Pukari. Our umpires today, Tosif Pukari, Shiroi Vacher, and third umpire is Niaz Ali. That one seems to have got blood on the forearm. Might be a little bit of blood there.
End of this over, Matthew. Maybe I might take this opportunity to go through the KCC starting 11 today. Jamie Atkinson, skipper. Simandeep Singh, the fittest man in Hong Kong. Bubba Hyatt, the big off-season recruit, with Azaz Khan out there opening the batting. Ahan Trivedi, the 16-year-old off-spinner. Atiq Iqbal. Chris Carter. Samir Shahi, the Premier League debut has been handed to him today, to Samir. Jay Davidson, the Namibian Nightmare. Vikas Sharma. And Wakas Barkat, and 12th and 13th man duties, Jaden Botfield and Parth Bagwa.
Very nice. So the young man playing his first game today.
He is. He's played last season with the Pakistan Association from Nepalese origin. Wonderful young fast bowler.
Bowls right arm fast. I
He does.
understand.
Yeah, he does with very good pace. Just wondering injury to Bubba.
Yeah, it's saw a little bit of blood there. We're a little bit too far away to get much of a better read on it than that. But
taking their time with him.
and how's the LSW team shaping up today, Bodders?
Just bring that up now for you, Matthew.
Okay. Players taking this opportunity to get themselves a drink. We are only a few overs in, but as we mentioned, it's a very warm day out there today, so players taking every opportunity they can to sneak a drink.
Yeah, well deserved already. Looks like they've gone with exactly the same playing 11 that they did in their opening victory. Isan Khan, captain. Nathan Keller, Dhananjay Rao, Ishan Ayaz, very dangerous batsman. Ibrahim Shah Muhammad, Mayran Zeb, Mohsin Khan, Bilal Akhtar, wonderful leg spin bowler. Rumashupal Rupasinghe, Tanvir Ahmed, veteran quick. Muna Ahmed Dar, another veteran but spinner. Muhammad Jafar Khan and Daksh Mankura, the 12th, 13th man, and Ange Doshi, young Ange Doshi, I think is the 12th man duties actually. Matthew.
Fantastic. And there's another Premier League fixture I understand today was as well up at the Hong Kong Cricket Club.
Yeah, we'll take you around the grounds for Veggie Kingdom there very shortly.
So they're playing Pakistan Association, aren't they?
They are. Crucial game for both clubs up there today as well. What's happening up there? HKCC batting, first one for 22 in the 5th over. And that's for Veggie Kingdom. Veggie Kingdom, 7th floor VIP Commercial Centre, 120 Canton Road TST. Veggie Kingdom aims to infuse Cantonese vegetarian culture with modern culinary elements to create new and unique vegetarian dishes. Superb place to go, Matthew.
Most certainly, mate. Look, I'm not a vegetarian, but I am willing to learn.
Look, if ever I'm a vegetarian, it's within the walls of Veggie Kingdom.
And the $64 million, we went around the grounds there to Hong Kong Cricket. The $64 million question, Bodders, who's the man out? Do we know who the man out is?
The man out?
Is it the man, Martin Kutia, or is he still at the crease?
Well, we've got Nazakat Khan and Shah at the wicket now, so let's see how many Martin well, very crucial wicket. Caught Hafiz, bowled Tanweer Afzal for 1 off 4 balls.
Well, that's bigger than Texas for Pakistan Association. So
Sitting on the bottom of the table, Pakistan Association, 2 games without a victory, probably out of contention already, but with a big win,
you never know.
it could come down to net run rate later in the
certainly.
tournament.
We're still fairly early in this tournament, so anything can happen yet.
Looks like Bubba's back up on his feet.
He certainly had a good break there. It's been a good, 5 minutes?
Yeah, it has been a very decent break there.
So a little bit of blood.
Everything's all right.
He seems okay.
It certainly looks like he's going to carry on. Looks like we've got people all over the world joining us on YouTube today, Matthew. I can see Australia represented, India,
very nice.
Canada, Nepal,
Wonderful.
the UK.
Wonderful.
Coming in from everywhere.
Welcome
Feel
to
free
everybody.
to, if you want to put anything up on the chat, any questions, we'll try to assist. Mohsin back to the top of his mark. Umpire says play.
Oh, and that's a big hit down the ground. That's a big 6. What a comeback there from Bubba High.
Well, Bubba is certainly showing no ill effects of whatever it was. He's just absolutely put that straight back over the bowler's head into the KCC pavilion for 6 runs.
After copping one on the wrist or the forearm area, having a nice little break there, he would have been pretty happy to see a nice length ball bowled to him at the short end.
He certainly enjoyed it, didn't he?
Just can't afford to overpitch when bowling from this KCC pavilion end. I mean, for these sort of players of this sort of calibre, I mean, really, miss hits will go for 6 straight. So, really got to get it just short of a length.
Well, Mohsin puts one down the leg side for a wide, and it's gone through for byes. At least 2. Bubba's coming back.
He'll be disappointed with that, Mohsin. Sort of up until the last couple of balls, he's been very, very tough to get away and very tidy up until this point.
I just think the big 6 down the ground put him off. He tried to take a little bit of pace off, run the fingers across the ball, and just got it wrong. Yeah.
Yep.
Mohsin.
No run there. Worked the way to mid-wicket.
I see Tobias Hogg's joined us on the YouTube. He's
Mr. Hogg. I played golf with Mr. Hogg yesterday.
Is that right? Captain of the Saracens?
He nobbled me by a shot.
There you go. Well, he's just wondering, is there any room left up on the top deck of the pool? Well, it is pretty. The crowd has come into the tubs. There's no doubt about it. But there are still a couple of spots up there for you if you'd like to come down. Quite a long 5th over here, Matthew.
It certainly is.
Mohsin comes in to complete it.
Oh, and well bowled and well defended there.
Very respectful on that one,
Hove.
Bubba. Very respectful.
Most certainly, but that's that length, isn't it? Just slightly short of a length. Can't do much with those.
The score goes along to none for 33.
So we've got a change of bowling here. Spin coming on from that top end. We mentioned that earlier, that was the end that you're going to see the most spin. So it's Hassan Khan from that top end. He'll be very hard to get away, I feel, today.
It is Hassan Khan. It's not surprising to see him bowl the last over of the power play from that end. None for 33 with 1 over left in the power play. He's a wonderful competitor.
He really is. He's a terrific bowler. I think KCC would be almost well inclined just to sort of see him off a little bit here.
It would be a smart move. I mean, in their first game against USRC up at Mission Road, he bowled 4 overs, 3 for 6.
Yeah, he can certainly hurt you.
There's not a run there for Azaz.
And I guess that's the thing, Vodders, even in this short format, being able to sort of analyse an opposition's strengths and weaknesses is really, really crucial. If you know that they've got a bowler that can really, really hurt you, you know, you've got to have some plans then.
Absolutely. If I was Helen Cricket Club, I'd be happy with 5 or 6 and over from this end.
Most certainly.
Yeah.
Five is fine. And then from the shorter end, you know, you can be looking at getting 8s to 10s.
That's where you want, and later on,
Yeah.
you know, your 12 to 15s, as we usually see. Can't.
Oh, and he's rocked back on that, and he just couldn't get it away.
Didn't get the timing right on that one.
No,
I
he
think.
didn't. We've seen a lot of wickets in these first couple of weeks from this top end. I think batsmen getting frustrated, holing out. We've seen far less action this KCP.
Yes. Son.
Oh, and that's kept lower. He squirreled that one away to a short third, and they've got through for 1.
Wonderful delivery, just pushed through on, found the bottom edge of Azar's bat, and it's a single down to a short third man.
Definitely kept a little lower that one.
It did. Something to watch as the day goes on, the possible variable bounce.
Bubba, they're looking to change guard. He's looking to, I think he's going to an off-stump guard by the looks of it.
Look, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Just trying to take a little bit control of the situation and mix it up for his son.
Oh, and that is huge.
And that is over the pool, and I would say probably into the pool at the KCC.
I am thinking that is one wet cricket ball. That has gone a long way. So
I don't know how many lap swimmers we've got over there at the moment, but they might have welcomed.
well, hopefully not many botters. That was a big hit.
We will see a slight delay in play here while a new ball comes out, being brought out by third umpire Niaz Ali.
Niaz relatively new to the umpiring game, but it's great to see, you know, both current or you know, not long out of the game players getting involved in umpiring, because we need umpires for the game, and you know, it's really good to see someone like Niaz stepping up and you know, going through his various coaching credentials and really being excited about umpiring at the highest level.
Look, Niaz is a wonderful example of people who really put in. And in cricket Hong Kong, he's a wonderful player in his own right.
Terrific
He's a
player.
wonderful coach, and now moving up the umpiring ranks.
Now, very good to see. Can't have the game without umpires, my friend.
No, that's right. That's right. They don't always get it right, but none of us do. We've got Shiroi at the bowling club end this afternoon, Matthew.
Yes, I spoke to Shiroi pre-game. He was pretty pumped about today's game. So
It's his first game down at the KCC. He's been up at Mission Road the first 2 rounds. As the ball has now new ball, back with his son, who was dispatched unceremoniously over the pool pavilion by Bubba Hyatt. And that is a much better delivery, and umpire Shiroi says not. Isan.
maybe height there, perhaps. It's very hard to tell on an angle, but I'd have to look.
Hands on hips, very disappointed. Last ball of the power play. Moved along to none for 40. Would they be happy with that, Matthew? What would have been the plans going out there?
I think they definitely would. You know, in the first 2 games that the KCC played, they've lost a lot of wickets in the power play, and you know, just forgetting the runs column for a moment, just to have no wickets down, I think that really does now give them a great platform to be able to go on and get that sort of 150, 160 we talked about pre-game.
It's crucial to build that platform, isn't it, as far as the early innings is concerned. Get through the power play without a loss of wicket and now establish that platform.
I mean, look, you know, you don't have to be none down, but you certainly don't want to be more down than, say, 2, I think. I think that's got to be where most teams are looking at as their worst-case scenario.
And the 40 runs, I think they'd be relatively comfortable with that. Just
Now, we've got a
7 runs
change
and
of
over.
bowling here, Botters, at this KCC Pavilion in Tanvir Ahmed. Terrific bowler as well,
Wonderful experience.
really looking
veteran.
forward to seeing how he goes today.
He's always consistent.
Yeah.
He's always dangerous. And as we say, we'll probably see quick. We probably won't see any spin from this end today.
Oh, you'd be a brave man to put spin on from the short end, I think.
Just going around the grounds for Veggie Kingdom before Tanvir gets us back underway. 1 for 26, Hong Kong Cricket Club, off 6.2 overs. Quite a 4.1 and over.
Yeah, slowish start, and obviously Pakistan Association getting the prize wicket of Martin Kusia
That's
there.
right. It's Tanvir.
Oh, and that's a leaping cobra there. That took off from a fairly good length and struck Azaz on the gloves. Scored away there to square leg for a single. Yeah, that was a leaping cobra, Potters.
Yeah, and it wasn't that quick either. It just seemed to really bite off the wicket.
It just seemed to roll the fingers over it, and it took off.
Making a few slight adjustments to the field before the second delivery. Ahmed.
And pushed away there. It's that cover point region for a single.
Very easy single. Tim Cutler seems to be with us today, Matthew.
Ah, g'day Tim, how are you, mate? I hope all is well over there in sunny Vanuatu. Tim Cutler, the CEO of Vanuatu Cricket, and just recently moved into the role, formerly the CEO of Hong Kong Cricket. So
wonderful contributor to the Hong Kong game whilst he was here. Wonderful pickup for Vanuatu.
Advancing again, Azaz, and they've just snuck through there for a leg by.
Might have been close at the non-striker's end there.
No, not called a leg by umpire Bakari, so obviously got a little inside edge on that. Or
Tim Cutler, also a crucial member of the emerging cricket platform.
Yes, a wonderful platform, emerging cricket. So for any of you guys out there, do look them up on Twitter and Facebook. They give the Associate Cricket World a lot of coverage, and
wonderful supporters of Associate Cricket.
It's really become the one-stop shop for all news Associate Cricket. So yeah, definitely look that one up.
A lot of noise out there from the little Saiwan players.
They've started to get a little bit louder out there. I must say, so far they've sort of been a little on the quiet side, I'd have to say.
Yeah, Tanvir into the attack. A lot of field position changing.
That has kept lower.
That one didn't get up at all.
But going down leg was my first thought there, Botters.
Yeah, even though it didn't get up, it may have been a little bit high also.
No, I think it might have been missing leg.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from our vantage point. You're definitely right, Matthew. Definitely missing leg stuff.
Yeah.
And it wasn't too high.
Now, Bubba Hyde, I think, will be eyeing this short boundary here at the KCC Pavilion end. He's got himself a little bit of a platform here in this innings, and I think he'll be looking to unleash a little now.
He'll be eyeing off Cox's Road, I would suggest.
I think so.
Tanvir comes in again.
And that again has taken off a little, hasn't it?
Yeah. Just seeing that inconsistent bounce, just tucked around the corner, down for one. Bubba's now moved up to 24, as I was on 16. None for 44. Coming up to the end of the seventh over. Cloud cover just starting to come across a little now.
Just almost feel like it's dropped a few degrees.
Yeah, a bit of breeze. I'll try to bring up the Veggie Kingdom weather wall soon so we can just check in.
Oh, and that has been nicked away there. Down to third man. They're looking to come back for a second, but the throw wasn't good enough. I think a good throw there might have seen him in a little trouble.
That was good running at the end. Good running. Sees the end of the seventh over. Carlin Cricket Club move along to none for 46. Veggie Kingdom weather wall. Still 31 degrees, Matthew. Feels like 38, so it has cooled off a little bit, but not too much. Veggie Kingdom, 7th floor, VIP Commercial Centre, 120 Canton Road, TST, for all your vegetarian delights.
Wonderful. Botters.
Shirt sponsors this year for
Great to have them on
Carlin
board.
Cricket Club, Veggie Kingdom. Wonderful to have them on board. You can see the wonderful logo, both on the front and back of Bubba and Azaz's shirt out there.
Now LSW, they're looking at, so they're sponsored by Jewel Layer, is it? Do you know much about Jewel Layer?
I don't actually, Matthew. Maybe you can.
Maybe we'll be able to find something out a little bit about them as well.
Now Hassan's just come on and bowled the one over, and now they're going to throw the ball to Bilal Akhtar.
It's all happening here at the KCC, Botters.
Probably trying to mix it up a little bit. Probably didn't like seeing the ball going over the pool pavilion into the pool, removed himself from the attack and says to the young man, you come on and bowl your leg spin to Bubba.
That was certainly a huge strike there into the KCC swimming pool.
Biggest we've seen for a long time, I would say.
Yes, indeed. Just, am I feeling a little bit of rain here, Potters? Am I feeling a little something?
There's certainly moisture in the air, and there's certainly the breeze has got up a little bit, and there is a very light shower coming down now. Nowhere near enough to put any halt to play, but there is slight precipitation coming down at the KCC. Akhtar, bowled his first delivery to Bubba Hyatt. Bubba lets that one go outside off stump and just
treated with great respect.
He did, good turn. Bubba just wanted to have a little look at that one. Akhtar again. A little bit wider, that one, a little bit wider outside, pitched outside off stump and turned away.
I think he was looking for a wide there from umpire Vatcher, but not forthcoming.
Bubba certainly was looking for a wide on that one. A full toss and Bubba misses out.
Yeah, I think he'll be disappointed that was on leg stump and a full toss, and you'd really think he would have been able to do a little bit more with that, Bottas.
Yeah, he would be disappointed, there's no doubt about
Short
that.
boundary on that side as well.
He didn't even really seem to try to take it on, he was looking to push it around the corner.
Nurdling it,
yeah, that's right. Azar's now.
And worked that one there down to mid-on.
Just for one.
A strange old over this one, a couple of leaves and sort of a missed full toss, and
as we know, leg spin bowling very difficult to master. Below
yes, it's a tough old craft.
And it is, and in these conditions, and just with that slight shower, might be
getting a little bit heavier
on
now.
The ball. Yeah,
getting a little bit heavier, so I wouldn't be surprised
if the umpires, that one up again.
If the umpires look to come off for a little bit here, but we'll see. Hopefully it dissipates.
Again, Bubba missing out there, man.
Another full toss.
He's just got to stay composed, not get frustrated. No need to do anything silly. This platform's still being established.
Oh, and that one smashed away over cover. Beautiful strike there from Bubba Hyatt, and that has raced away for the boundary. The boundary for 4.
There was absolutely nothing wrong with his timing on that one, was there? That was beautifully struck over the head of cover, out for a boundary. None for 52 after 8. They'd be well pleased.
Very pleased, I would think. So obviously still a lot of work to do here. These two batsmen now very well set, so you'd like to think that one of them would go on, and at least one of them would go on and get a meaningful score here.
Yeah, and little side one goes without saying. Really need a wicket here. Need to break this partnership up. Get Jamie Atkinson out there at number 3, who hasn't been scoring a lot of runs in those first 2 games.
No, and look, even though we're saying this wicket is far better one than last week, it's still not that easy to bat on.
No,
so
certainly.
So if you can get new batsmen out to the crease on a regular basis, they're going to find it tough to get in.
Yes, that's right. That's right. That's what we've seen in the previous matches here. Zaz takes his strike. Tanvir Ahmed bowling second over.
And pulled away to deep mid wicket for a single.
Along the ground all the way. Outfield's a little bit quicker this afternoon than previous matches, Matt.
Definitely, they've given it a couple of mows this week. So yeah, we did notice last week in last week's game a lot of balls were really struggling to get to the rope. But yeah, different story this week.
Yeah, more value for your shots this week than probably there was last week.
Certainly.
A lot of time between balls here, Matthew, a lot of time.
Yeah, they don't seem in a great deal of a hurry, but I'm not sure how they're going for timing for the overall innings.
I think we'll leave that to the umpires.
We'll do all of that. We'll leave that all to the umpires. Hitting the pads, and possibly an overthrow there, the ball hitting the stumps, but Azaz Khan.
It was all happening there on him.
Yes, it was all. Azaz Khan not looking to come back for that second. And again, we see keeper coming up to the stumps here, which I think is a good play for Azaz. He does like to advance down the track and give himself a little bit of momentum through the short end.
He's at his best when he's in control of his crease.
Yep, definitely.
Sanveer.
And smack down the ground, straight to the fielder and just a single.
Mayron Zeb down there at mid-on. Just had to take a drink from the 12th man. Again, wonderful young cricketer, Mayron.
Very good cricketer. Tanveer comes in again from the KCC pavilion end. A big swing and a miss and a wide.
Wide down the leg side. We've seen a couple of key off-season transfers out of Little Saiwan, losing Mohammed Ghazanfar and Waqas Khan across to USRC.
Yes, USRC certainly looking a lot stronger this season, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They are indeed.
In their first win of all time.
Yeah, against Pakistan Association last week.
League,
It was
yes.
wonderful to see. Imran Arif up there leading the USRC. They've got the bye this round, then don't play until public holiday Wednesday.
Right.
Sanveer.
And again, that leaping Cobra delivery. They get through for a comfortable one.
It really did get up. It seems to be that the slower ball, the one,
Yeah.
the roll the fingers bites
Just
into the wicket.
gripping, yeah.
Good over, just mixing the pace up a little bit, Sanveer.
I think that's what you've got to do.
Yeah.
And lots of slower, particularly lots of slower balls from this end, I feel, Botters.
See Atiq Iqbal always bowling from this end, bowling his cutters, and
Yep.
again took
Very
wickets
tough
for
to
not a
get
lot of
away.
runs last week. He'll be crucial this afternoon for KCC.
Yeah, very difficult to get away.
Sanveer.
And that's been
Zaz.
struck well through that mid-wicket area. Fieldsman comes around. They'll come back for an easy two. Almost to the hands of the fielder there at mid-wicket. It wasn't far away, Botters.
No, it wasn't at all. Isan Khan over there at mid-wicket. He, for a split moment, he thought it was coming exactly his direction.
He certainly hit a few today, Azaz. Have sort of gone through at catchable height in that inner ring. Been a little bit fortunate, perhaps.
I'm not sure he's not consciously just trying to keep the ball along the ground and stay out there.
Oh,
As I say that,
and that is a very good catch. Extremely good catch there at mid-on. Struck it well, Azaz, but didn't get the height he would have wanted on it.
commentator's curse. Oh, look, he really got hold of that one, but he's just flattened it straight down to Mayer and Zeb, who's taken a very good catch because that ball was travelling.
Certainly was, Botters.
12th man, Jaden Botfield, bring a drink out to Bubba while we wait for Jamie Atkinson to come to the wicket. I think Damien will appreciate this. He's been in very early last couple of matches. He's coming in now in what are we in, the 9th over? He's coming in during the 9th where more of a platform has been established. He's coming in at score on 56. I think it gives him an opportunity to get set and hopefully capitalise on this good start from Kowloon Cricket Club. Very hot here today, all the players just taking a drink. The umpires seem to have allowed a little drinks break coming up near towards the halfway mark of the Kowloon Cricket Club innings. Little side one players enjoying the refreshments brought out by the 12th and 13th man. I mean, they'll be very happy to take that wicket and see the back of Azaz. He's very much a danger man, but there's danger men all through this KCC batting lineup. I suspect we'll see Simandeep Singh come in at number 4, Chris Carter probably at number 6, ex-national player. It's a very strong batting lineup, but equally the bowling lineup of Little Saiwan, even with the loss of Mohammed Ghazanfar in the off-season, is very strong.
9 overs gone, 1 for 59. Jamie, the new batter at the wicket. And they're going to, Bilal Akhtar will take the ball, bowl his second over. Bilal 1 over, none for 6. Got away with a few full tosses, which gives Bubba an opportunity as far as full tosses. I don't think he'll be getting away with it again. Akhtar to Bubba higher. And Bubba launches one down the ground, just fell short of the deep mid-off fielder and comes through for 1. For a moment there, I thought we were going to see the back of Bubba, but well played, easy single. Puts Atkinson on strike for his first ball. A few field changes. Both to Hyatt, they had a long on and a long off. They've brought long on up for Jamie. They've also brought deep mid-wicket up. They're shifting from a short fine leg round to a short third man, and there's a fine leg on the boundary down here for Atkinson. So just a few more infielders in there than there was for Hyatt.
Indeed, and Jamie probably won't be looking to muck around too much here. Oh, that's a lovely delivery.
What a wonderful delivery, wonderful.
But he does need to give himself a few balls to get in. We know what an explosive player he can be, and there's no ground in the world that's big enough to hold him when he's going.
No, not at all. I'd like to see him push it round for a few singles, just get the pace of the wicket, let Bubba do big hitting for this next couple of overs. So
yeah, good call.
It's a little bit short. Atkinson rocks back
very powerfully out there to whitish cover area.
Scattered those pigeons, which were enjoying themselves in front of the cricket nets over there. They've had to move themselves from a deep extra cover round to... They're out on the long on side now. They've made the move all the way around to the pool pavilion. Akhtar again. Throws that one up a little.
And spanked down to mid-off for a single. Really needs to take the responsibility upon himself here, Bubba, and go on and make a big one. He's got himself off to a wonderful start. Plenty of batting left in the sheds. Yeah, big opportunity for him today to go on and get a big score.
Yeah, he'd be really looking forward to that big score and repaying KCC for the off-season recruitment. There's a full toss that Jamie punches down to deep long off just for the single again. Jamie just taking that little bit of time that you wanted him to do, Matthew.
Yeah, most certainly.
Bubba, strike rate around 107 at the moment. He's very pleased with that. He can really capitalise. I mean, if he's there in 6-7 overs, we'll have quite a big score.
Yeah, I would think
for KCC. Pitches
That's
that
too short,
and Bubba has put that right back into the pool area where he put Isan Khan previously. You cannot drop short to Bubba Hyatt. He will put you away. That's another one in the pool area.
Yes, it'll be interesting to see if they can retrieve that one. Went a little squarer than his 6 earlier in the innings, but they may struggle to find that one.
It could have gone as far as over into the USRC.
It may have. It was a big hit, certainly, but certainly can't drop short like that to a player of Bubba Hyatt's capabilities and the fact that he's already got his iron pretty well here today.
No, and Akhtar would be very disappointed with that. That was the final ball of his over. He bowled a very good one. It was only 4 off the over to that point, and then short delivery, loose delivery, and Bubba gave it what it deserved.
And really getting it, 10 runs from that top end in any over from that top end, you take that all day long.
Absolutely. 1 for 69 now. The end of the 10th, halfway mark of this innings. We're going to see Tanvir bowl his 3rd over. He normally, not unusual to see Tanvir bowl his 4 overs straight through.
Yeah, he likes to keep going, doesn't he? Now, Tanny will be continuing here from this KCC pavilion. It'd be really interesting to see here. Does Jamie go at him straight away?
I think anything in the slot, anything short, he will, Matthew. I think he will.
Or does he just knock it around and let Bubba do the big hitting from this end?
I think if it's there to hit, Jamie's going to hit it now.
Got to be short of a length here. Can't get too full. Can't get in his wheelhouse.
Got to be back of a length.
And worked away there to a shortish fine leg for an easy single. Well, I think that that sort of pre-game score that we were sort of talking about, that 150, 160s, certainly definitely on here.
Oh, well and truly on. Well and truly on. The halfway mark. Crowd really building up nicely now.
Yeah, quite a few people coming into the KCC now. See a few people standing around with a nice icy cold drink, enjoying the play. That rain that we had a little bit earlier that was threatening, for the time being anyway, seems to have left us. So that's some good news there.
Yeah, the weather report's prediction's pretty much spot on, isn't it? They said, a bit overcast, maybe a chance of a light shower. Doesn't look like we'll get anything in the near future. Tanvir. Tucked away, that's just a slight misfield there. It was clean field and might have been close.
He's, I mean, for a big man, Jamie's surprisingly quick between the wickets. I think, I think even without the misfield, I think he would have been pretty safely home. And the running between the wickets is certainly, I think, something that KCC have really sort of worked pretty hard on over the past few seasons, and it's been a bit of a feature of their game. There doesn't seem to be too much hesitation. Hopefully that's not commentators' curse there.
No.
They're botters.
Tanvir.
And well bowled there.
And look, although Bubba's only new to the Kowloon Cricket Club, only playing his third Gencorp Premier League T20 game today. Of course, these two at a national level have batted a lot together over the years and know each other's games inside out.
Yeah, most certainly, and you can throw Azaz Khan into the mix, of course, there. I'm not sure how much you followed the All-Stars over the summer, the All-Stars fixtures. Bubba got that massive 150. I think Jamie got a big 100 as well in some of those round games. That's a short ball, slower ball.
Yes, a wide. I was wondering when the umpire was going to extend those arms.
Geez, the pace was really off that one, wasn't it?
The All-Star Series has been a wonderful event put together by Cricket Hong Kong. And with travel restricted, obviously, during these COVID times, and the national team not being able to play as regularly as they have been, the All-Stars seeing the best of the best in Hong Kong under different team banners, the Kowloon Cantons, the New Territory Tigers. I think it's been a wonderful, wonderful
definitely
event.
A great innovation, and where possible, I watched as many of those games as I possibly could. There was some great cricket in very hot, trying conditions, I might add.
Over those summer months, it's very, very humid. Pitches
and that's
that one
that
up.
Full ball. Good throw, but just a single there. It's mid off. Well, he felt he might have got away with one there, Tanny. That was really in the slot there to be dealt with. He couldn't quite get a hold of it.
Next All-Star Series coming up in November, I think, Matthew.
Terrific.
50 overs, I think. All-Star running the All-Star Series at an under-16 level, and we've seen some tremendous cricket from the young juniors at the under-16 level, and it's been a great opportunity for them to play against the best of the best at an under-16 level across their, from playing together with players from different clubs.
Yeah, great innovation.
Again, another long over here from Tanvir. Leg side.
I think that'll just be a leg by there. Umpire Tasib Bakari concurring.
Women's Premier League was on here this morning.
Yes, indeed. What was the result in that? I did watch quite a bit of it, but I kind of missed the end of it. What was the...
The Jade Jets ended up having quite a comfortable victory.
Okay. Well, there was some stunning run-outs. There was 3 brilliant direct hits. Terrific stuff from the fielders in that game.
Some wonderful fielding was seen, yes. Tanvir again taking a long time between balls to set the field.
Yes.
Final ball in the 11th over.
And again, just holding up in the wicket there, but just noodled away to that point area.
Very, very noticeable that the ball just holding up in the wicket there, and it's something that I mentioned earlier. Iqbal will look to take full advantage of later in the day.
Yeah, and I think the other one to keep an eye on from the short end as well is the Namibian nightmare, J. Davison. He'll look to get sort of short of a length, and I think he'll probably, in the main, he'll probably bowl slower balls.
It's a tremendous bowler for Kowloon Cricket
It's
Club.
not easy bowling from this pavilion end. For any of the teams playing here. It's a real challenge. It's a much shorter end. I don't know, the boundary is probably what, 20 or 30% shorter at this end. So if you get it wrong, you can really get murdered. So there is very much an art to bowling from this end. You just can't get too full, otherwise you will be dispatched.
It's interesting, Matthew. I was just having a look at the Manhattan there, and haven't had an over with the score over 10, it would seem, as yet.
Right, okay. So fairly consistent.
And going at 6.8, I think they'll be relatively happy with that. Wickets in hand, can accelerate into the latter overs. So that
Muniadar, it looks like, yeah.
Coming on from the bowling club end.
So he'll bowl some leggies, I assume.
Left arm.
As Minia comes in from the bowling green end. And again, keeping low there. Atkinson not being able to get that one away. Well bowled there from Muniadar, giving Atkinson no room to get that one away. As the breeze gets up here at KCC and just getting a little overcast again. Advances down the track and he gets that fine, but I think just the one and a good bit of fielding down there. And you'd think Bubba Hyatt now would be very much looking to get on with it and looking to punish anything loose from the bowlers here. Just a slight field change there, just bringing the cover a little squarer, deep cover, and beautifully bowled there from Dar. Very experienced campaigner, former Hong Kong international for many years.
He's been a wonderful campaigner for many years.
Great servant to Hong Kong cricket, and with bat and ball, Botters, obviously he's well known for his bowling, but batting as well. He's
won many games for his
can be
teams
quite
over the
disruptive
years with the bat.
Shorter one, but
Again, no run.
tough to get away.
Fielded by Isan.
Bowling quite straight here, not giving batsmen any width.
Making a slight change to his field, just pushing the van a deep fine, much squarer. Deep square leg now and a deep mid wicket out for the final ball of the over. Bubba rocks back on that one and a single out to cover to complete the over. Kowloon Cricket Club move along to 1 for 77. That was a wonderful over.
That was a very good over. Just what the doctor ordered for little Saiwan. KCC perhaps looking to push things along a bit, but that was a tremendous over.
See Bubba's calling for his helmet. He's going to take the cap off and put the helmet back on. Is it Mohsin being thrown the ball again?
Is that a young Jaden Botfield, also known as Harry Styles?
That is young Jaden out there taking Bubba his helmet. Yes, the HKC Hong Kong Cricket Club boys have christened Jaden Harry Styles due to his sporting haircut.
We might now just look to go around the grounds with Veggie Kingdom, another important Premier League fixture up at Hong Kong Cricket Club today between the Hong Kong Cricket Club and Pakistan Association. We'll check in on that one in just a moment.
Yeah, Matthew, let's go around the grounds for Veggie Kingdom. Veggie Kingdom, 7th floor, VIP Commercial Centre, 120 Canton Road, TST. And up at the Hong Kong Cricket Club, I've just had to double check my eyes here and make sure I'm reading the right score, because the score is HKCC 1 for 77, the exact same score that we have here at the Kowloon Cricket Club.
It's Groundhog Day.
Mohsin.
So I can only assume that Nizakat might be getting on with it up there, is he?
Actually, yeah, he's moved along to 32 off 33 balls with Kinshit 31 off 42, so they're a little bit further advanced in their overs. It's the end of the 13th over up there now and they're 1 for 70.
Yeah, Around the Grounds, as always, brought to you by Veggie Kingdom. Veggie Kingdom aims to infuse Cantonese vegetarian culture with modern culinary elements to create new and unique vegetarian dishes.
Delicious, Butters.
Delicious. Carlton Cricket Club Premier League team had their season opening dinner down there a few weeks back and enjoyed it enormously, as Mosin comes in.
Well bowled. Very, very well bowled there by Mason. Again, not giving Atkinson any width whatsoever, and tough to get away.
Yeah, you've seen the fall of the wicket just slow the run rate up here, haven't you?
Most certainly. But some great bowling at both ends.
Khan round the wicket to Atkinson.
Oh, and that has been crunched by Atkinson. That mid-wicket area, one bounce and over the rope for 4. He really leaned back on that beautifully, didn't he?
He didn't miss out on that at all, and we nearly had a disaster with one pigeon nearly creating a terrible incident there, but pigeon just picked up the line of the ball before it was about to